One bitter, chest-thumping, pseudo-homosexual, high-value male whose ego is as wounded as the seal he stole his dance moves from, and the other a divorcee and professional podcaster who literally can't speak a coherent sentence.
At least on some level as well, she understands that, like, at least she can actually, technically speaking, logically speaking, if we're going to go over definitions, wouldn't that make you a... Finish it?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Right, come on, man. I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Together, forming one of the most intolerable podcasts known to man, aka Fresh and Fit. But this video is actually not about faking fraud. No, it's about this loser right here.
Do you not believe that you're a small little weasel who his son doesn't look up to? I will smack you fucking hard. You'll hit the ground harder. Can hit you.
I thought it was impossible to find someone as insufferable and intolerable as Walter and Myron. But boy, do I stand corrected. I mean, actually, this guy makes Myron look like the most likable guy on the planet. If you don't know who this guy is, he goes by the name Wes Watson, a YouTuber that made a name for himself after doing 10 years in a prison in San Diego from an apparent robbery and assault charge that stemmed from a 2010 incident when an apparent drug deal went wrong. When he got out, he would immediately find success telling his prison story, detailing what it was like being in prison, how it changed him as a person, and giving young men life advice who were potentially in the same position that he was before he went in. And it proved to work out pretty well for him, pulling millions of views on his first several uploads during the big boom of prison content a couple years back. This will be a far cry from where he stands now, pulling less than 10K views per video and getting destroyed in his own comment section by the 2% of his viewers that actually show up. Basically, this guy went from being one of the fastest growing prison YouTube channels to being a complete washed up 40-year-old joke. Anyways, he was recently on a Fresh and Fit live show, which is already the cringiest thing I ever heard. I mean, people actually spent money and took flights to see Fresh and Fit live. But within the first couple minutes of hearing this guy talk, I immediately wish I lost my sense of hearing. The question was literally, what does success mean to you? And this is the guy's response.
My definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fuck shit. I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate. And they just get mad. It's like, you don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you. You don't get to say my chick's a BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn 3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers.
For anything like me, you're probably thinking, this guy's kind of a douche. But unfortunately, it gets much worse. Because shortly after that, Wes would immediately start PMSing on stage when another guest on stage named Andrew detailed his opinions on what success means to him. And for whatever reason, Mr. Clean gets super argumentative about it.
Essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater than the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No. No, I don't have.
How much money do you have?
I don't have money. But here's the thing. Why is money valuable?
How much do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why not?
But if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not? Why can't you say? Why must you have the thing before you hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypotheticals hypocritical.
How come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about it.
This guy is 40 years old wearing ripped white skinny jeans. Not to mention that he has to be like 230 pounds of almost pure muscle. Clearly the guy is severely lacking in awareness. I believe that TRT John Travolta thought that he can pick on these guys because, quite frankly, they aren't the most intimidating looking guys. And just like every insecure beta male loser, he operates on bringing other people down to try to distract from his own internal fragility. But he clearly made a grave miscalculation because Andrew was way too quick-witted and intelligent for Wes's playground bully insult. I mean, he literally reverse-seared, flame-broiled, cooked Wes so bad that he starts posturing and threatening violence against Andrew.
You're proud of who the f you are.
Why
look at, are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker proud of who the f he is? That's a bag of trash. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison where they get fucked.
Yeah,
they get up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
that's
what
happens.
Shit you don't know.
They go to prison where they get.
Now you get your ass beat in front of
You think that that's
everybody.
better? You think that that's better?
Wes, let's let him get his thing out and then.
Tits. Men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men usually have hair. We can agree on that too.
He has
Physically.
crossed over.
Also, Myron, I'm rude. Keep that same energy. I'm not lost on the fact that they're not in their own space, so they can't really control everything. But I know for a fact that any woman would have been booted off stage or at least met with more harsh criticism immediately. But this Wes guy basically said he doesn't give a single shit about this lame ass Fresh and Fit shit, and that he would just pack up and leave.
We're gonna move
God,
on.
how did you bring me here? I thought this was like some real
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
I'll dip.
Wes,
I
go
don't
ahead.
give a fuck.
And Myron's just like, all right, guys, let's calm down. Please, guys, just relax. I don't know, man. It seems a little bit. Also, this guy has these super long-winded responses that are just so uninteresting. Every time he gets microphone time, he just starts sucking his own meat for what feels like forever.
Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But there's this whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker beating them in every area.
I mean, dude, you have 500,000 subscribers and only 2% of them watch your actual content. And of those 2% of people that are actually watching his content, it's at least half of them that's only tuning in to watch the inevitable downfall. Clearly, you're not this ultra successful media marketing guru that you want to believe you are. The guy literally scams his fans for $50 a month for fitness advice on a Zoom call. And this is what the advice looks like.
What's up, Wes? Just wanted to hop on here real quick and thank you for everything. I know you don't got a lot of time, but
if you're not asking a question, I'm gonna fucking kill you. If you're not asking a question, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I told you I was on motherfucking time. Are you gonna ask a question or are you just saying thank you? Because you can fucking text me that, motherfucker. I don't take it kindly. I don't give a fuck.
At what point do I restructure the offering?
Wait till you get there. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, why are we talking about hypotheticals? You're not even close to that.
Yeah, I'm approaching a number that I feel like
You're not. You don't even have any business. Shut up. You don't have enough business to be worried about over fucking working. How many fucking clients you got?
How many? I got 4 one-on-ones right now.
Oh my God. Should I just hang up, you guys? Oh no. If he has 6, he may have to opt out.
And then has the nerve to go on stage and brag about how much money he's made by helping people. I cannot stress enough that this guy actually sucks. I mean, I have to give him credit. The guy has a keen ability of being the most unlikable guy in any room he's ever in. Anyways, this guy is quite frankly not the guy you want to get your life advice or financial advice from. He committed a crime, got out, and just became viral. And now he's trying to spew his advice onto other people as if it took so much hard work and effort for him to get there. And don't get me wrong, it's not because he's a felon why you shouldn't actually take his advice, but because he's a literal douchebag that's lost on anything that actually identifies a man in real life. You know, like morals, integrity, emotional stability, and maturity. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.